Hi, my name is Chris Matthews. I'm a relationship coach and licensed marriage and family therapist. So, in this video, I'm going to tackle 4 tools that will help you be present with your partner. Nowadays, there are more distractions than ever before. You have the biggest distraction in your pocket, usually at all times, which is your cell phone. And out here as a couples therapist, a lot of couples will come in and the routine will be to spend a lot of time together, but it lacks quality because both partners might be searching on the web or on social media or on Netflix. We have more streaming networks and channels than you can count. There's always something getting in the way. And I think of, the distractions that couples encounter similar to like the gravitational pull that keeps us stable. There's always something trying to pull you and your partner apart. And it doesn't necessarily need to be bad things. And one of my last videos, I talked about boundary intruders. So boundaries that, can be boundary intruders that can break that connection can be kids, can be electronic devices, work, family, friends, hobbies. There's always something trying to pull you apart. So when you do have time, why not look at trying to ensure it's spent with a high level of quality, engagement, and connection? That's what this video is going to help you do. So let's start with the first tool. Make it a point to talk to your partner daily, even if you're not on good terms or upset. That is probably the most important component that I see as a therapist working with couples when it comes to sustaining a relationship. You talking to your partner is the oxygen that keeps it going. It's actually the heartbeat. When you cut that pulse off, it's gonna die, whatever it is. The same with your relationship. When you stop talking to your partner, at that point, you're no longer desiring to connect in any fashion. People will then seek out connection in other places. And it may not be cheating. It just might be engaging more in their device or their phone or staying at work later because they know when they go home, they're going to have this awkward silence or engagement with their partner. I've had a lot of couples come in and I was kind of blown away when I first heard this. There are couples that can go weeks, days, not talking. And they live in the same house. And I just think about the emotional energy it would take to sustain that, right? Like, think about being with this person every day and you choosing to consciously say, I'm not going to talk to them. I'm not going to speak to them. And then there's usually some outside party that breaks the ice. And I understand it now as a clinician. I see that it must be a very emotional, unsafe environment. So we tend to retreat to our place of security, which is usually inside of ourselves. So I understand it. But at the same time, when you are in a relationship, there has to be this intentionality to say, you know what, I'm upset. We're going to be cordial. We're going to speak. And you can do that by preventing the messages from being saturated with the problem or the argument. So I tell couples, when you're upset with your partner, they've done something to hurt you or you've done something to hurt them. If every dialogue is about the pain-provoking event, then that person is going to become burned out and no longer will want to be around you. So with that being said, you need to plan and schedule times to have the dialogue, cut it off, take a break, and then talk about something else. So what is the something else? That could look like the routine where your partner is upset with you because you forgot to pick the kids up. And when you come home, they tell you how they're upset with you because you forgot to pick the kids up. Their safety was in jeopardy, and you acknowledge, whoa, man, oh my gosh, you're right. I forgot to pick the kids up. Their safety was in jeopardy. You validate what the partner is upset about. And then at that point, putting a pause on it, not forgetting, but putting a pause so you can then enjoy dinner together. And then during dinner, you might bring up casual conversation about news topics or what happened at work. Later on that evening, when the kids are down, you and your partner may reinitiate the dialogue again. Well, the difference is there was a break. It wasn't a constant saturation of, oh my gosh, I'm bad, I'm wrong, I hurt my partner, I don't love my kids, oh my God. At some point, we're going to burn out. People can only withstand hearing how they did something bad or wrong for so long. So give your partner those moments where you schedule the time and it's not something they have to live in constantly. Tool 2, build routines that naturally promote connection. This is something that my wife and I do. We make sure that before we go to bed at night, the first one that goes to sleep at least has the other one by their side. So I'm usually up late at night working or preparing, these videos and getting things done for business. And my wife will go to sleep. She's out like a light at 10. I might not go to bed to 12:30, 1 o'clock. Well, from 9:45 to 10, because she goes right to sleep, I'm at least by her side. I might hold her hand. I'm in the bed with the laptop. So that way, the routine of feeling connected to me is I know when I go to sleep, my husband's by my side. Even if I have to get back up and go to the office, there's that routine or ritual of making sure that she has that comfort of knowing I'm the last person she sees before her eyes close that night. Another ritual routine could be something as simple as just making sure you greet your partner. I don't come into the home on the phone. I use the garage as a holding space to get the conversations done. I greet my partner, and then if I need to re-engage in conversations later, that's something I'll do. But that routine of ensuring that she's number one helps with sustaining quality moments, and we're not distracted by life to the point where we don't even acknowledge each other. So building routines is really huge. Next, celebrating your partner every day. I paused for a little bit because this one is pretty emotional. I can't help but to think about the famous basketball player Kobe Bryant and how he and his daughter and several other members of their youth basketball team and in the pilot all perished in a helicopter crash. And his wife, I'm sure, would do anything to have those moments back with her husband and her daughter and all those other family members as well that lost someone too. So celebrating each other every day is vital, not just for your partner, but for you too. Who would want to live with the regret knowing their last exchange with their partner was something negative? And we have to be mindful of the fact that we're mortal beings. So our days are not promised. With that being said, it's our responsibility to regulate ourselves in a manner where our partners always know we love and care about them, even when we're upset. And celebrating your partner every day can look like simple tasks. It can look like when they wake up in the morning, letting them know you were thinking about them. It can look like sending a, hey, how are you doing text. If you're watching this video right now, if your partner's not with you, I want you to take a quick second and just send a text and say, hey, was thinking about you. Or, hey, checking in on you. I want you to do that right now if you're watching this video and your partner's not beside you. Because each moment is precious and you don't know when it'll be your last or your partner's last. The fourth tool to ensure that you're present and you're always sustaining connection with your partner is going to be create moments and events to look forward to. I love certain times of the year because I'm looking forward to them, and those moments include my wife's birthday because we get to go on a couples trip. We always schedule a couples trip for her birthday. November 5th, that's the day we met. We always do something special on that day. And those are, extremes. Something small. I look forward to getting off work and calling my wife because I always get this cheerful response. She goes, hey, boo. It's like I'd never seen her in like weeks, and I just saw her like a couple hours ago before going to work. So it's great because in that moment, it's easy to be present, and I look forward to her. I look forward to when the kids go down every night to bed and we have that dialogue where we can sit in the bed and talk or watch a show. I love that. So you tend to be attracted to those moments, which makes it easy to be present when you're together. If you don't look forward to the moment, how are you going to be present in it? It's easy to be distracted when you don't look forward to it. It's easy to be distracted when you don't want to be there. So ask yourself, what do I need to do to ensure my partner doesn't just love me, but likes me, right? So I like my partner. If I have to choose someone on the planet to spend time with, it's going to easily be her. I don't have to, find those attentions and gratifications from someone else. So are you putting your partner in a position where they like spending time with you? Are you someone that's upbeat? Are you encouraging? Are you someone that fills your partner up? Or are you someone that depletes your partner? If you're depleting your partner, then they're not going to want to be present. They're actually going to tune you out just to sustain their own sanity. So make sure you're evaluating why your partner is choosing to be present or choosing not to be present. And then creating little moments to look forward to together. I love being in the kitchen and my wife is chopping onions up, or she's doing kind of the sous chef role and I'm doing the other part. It's easy. I was with a couple in session the other day, and the wife said that one of her greatest joys is when she's taking a shower and the husband comes in and sits on the edge of the bathtub with her. Something that simple, right? Or if she's taking the kids to school and he has a day off or some time, he jumps in the car with her. And those moments of connectivity are easy to do when you like being with your partner and you want to be present with them. So just to recap, the 4 tools: make it a point to talk daily, even when you're mad. Build routines that naturally promote connection. Celebrate each other. And last but not least, create moments to look forward to. I hope this video was helpful. You can find this information in my ebook, 6 Tips on Finding Your Relationship Fix. And it's on Amazon. You can also find additional materials on our website, Relationship Counseling Tools. My name is Chris Matthews. I'm your relationship coach and licensed marriage and family therapist. And I can't wait to see you on the other side.
Oh, you can never go back. I gotta take it on the other side.